welcome to lesson number 70 in Jazz Piano Daily. Today we're going to be talking about how to improvise over jazz piano ballads. This is going to be a 4-part series. So let's jump right in. Let me show you the sheet music and let's get going with this. All right, so when we're improvising over jazz ballads, a couple of things to kind of note. Typically, when playing the jazz ballad slow, this is probably around 70 beats per minute or so, somewhere in there. When playing slow like that, a lot of times we will use a lot more 16th notes. And you can see in the sheet music here that there's a lot more 16th notes that are being utilized. You'll also notice that it's played straight. Okay, I don't swing it, right? It's really kind of like this more contemporary straight eighth note feel. All right, so let's jump into what it is that I'm using here. So first of all, the left hand accompaniment, we've already done that. So if you have not done that, you should make sure you go back and get that accompaniment in the left hand. Pretty simple there in the left hand, okay? The right hand, you see that we're starting with our arpeggio, and you'll notice that also in the music here, I wrote in some kind of like the different things that I'm using here. The arpeggio, melodic minor, chord tones, tensions, stuff like that. So it kind of helps to guide you what it is that I'm using. So I'm starting with my D minor 7 arpeggio, right? The fingering is all written in the music there for you, so you can just grab that. And then I'm just walking right back up my D minor, and typically what I'm going to use, since I'm in this key of D minor, I'm going to use that D natural minor, right? Because remember that it's kind of like F major, D minor, so I'm going to use the B flat in there. Now you'll notice that I'm not using any B flat at all, but if I was going to play B flat, if I was going to play a B, I'd play it as B flat. Okay, so coming right down the 7th, 5th, 3rd root. So chord tones always sound good. And then from here, what am I doing? The 9th, it's going to sound great on a minor. The 3rd, obviously it's a chord tone, it's going to sound good. And then the 11th, right, or 4, you might think of it as, and that's going to sound great on minor until I finally get to the 5th, all right? So that's the first chord, the D minor 7. Okay? And then we go to the D minor major 7th chord. Check out what I'm using here. I'm using the D melodic minor scale. So the melodic minor scale is going to be your D minor scale, right, with a major 7th, okay? That's your harmonic minor scale. There's your melodic minor scale, okay? So basically what we have is the difference between let's say a D major scale and a D melodic minor scale is just that 3rd is flatted, okay? So it's a flat 3 with a major 7th. So we have... So we have the 3rd, 9th, root, crossing over, 2nd finger on the major 7th, and then coming back to the root, root 9, 3, back to the major 7th. So you see how we hit that major 7th again? And you see that we're getting this, see how I'm like kind of enclosing that D there as well. And then we move on to the D minor 7. Chord tones here. Root, 7, 5, 7, root, 3rd, 9th, root, and then ending on the 6th of the D minor 6th. Okay? You see how like when I hit that 6th, it really helps to just kind of lock in that sound of the D minor 6th chord. So let me play the whole thing for you again. Again. Now, let me explain about practicing this. You may love it and you may hate it. It really doesn't matter, okay? What you should really be thinking about in terms of this particular exercise in this lesson is that this is going to help your technique. There's a lot of great technical stuff in there. You're getting some arpeggios, you're getting crossing over. Again, I wrote in all the fingering for you, so it's really easy for you to be able to just take a look at the sheet music and then you can get all of the fingering. So it's a great technical exercise in addition to giving you some ideas of like, oh, this is how you build out an improvisation on a jazz piano ballad, all right? So don't look at it solely as like, whoa, I need to be blowing the doors off on my improvisation. That's not what this is about, all right? Quite frankly, I kind of like that line. I think that line sounds nice and beautiful. All right. So anyway, have fun with that, and then I will see you guys in that next lesson. To get the first 45 pages of music for free, just go back to jazzpianodaily.com. If you liked the video, please be sure to click the like button and also subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. To watch the rest of the lessons in this series, just click on the playlist to the right of this arrow. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.